Hey, Mark. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me today about your SEO. I know we just briefly spoke over the phone about our SEO and some of the things that we do for Reach Local. I just want to get a good sense of what you're currently doing now. I know you're a little bit hesitant about switching. Can you tell me why?
Well, basically, Nick, already got a guy that's doing that for me. I don't really need anybody else. Happy with the guy that's doing it. Showing me some reports, some ranking reports where I rank for the keywords. So I really don't. I'm already doing it. Don't need a guy. Don't need you.
No, Nimi. Okay, all right. So it sounds like you've been working with this guy for quite a while, and as far as when he meets with you, how often would you say that is? I mean, how engaged are you guys? In terms of reviewing your campaign, and then two, how engaged is he with you in terms of telling you exactly what he's doing for you with your campaign?
Well, I talk to him probably every couple months. He just emails me a report. Says here's where I'm ranking for plumbing and drains, and
Okay.
that's all he
Okay.
does.
Okay. And so really, you go off the assumption that the SEO is working, based on how busy you are each month, right? That's how you gauge right now how your SEO is working. I mean, is there any other way that you can verify exactly what your SEO is doing other than just telling you what your keyword ranking is?
Well, hell no. I mean, what other way is there? I mean, sends me a report. I know he's doing some work. When he sends that report, I notice that I've gone from like 70th position for plumber Salt Lake to I think I'm up to 40th now.
Okay.
So I know he's doing something.
Okay, all right, but really, all you do is you review the keyword ranking, and that's about it. So Reach Local really takes a different approach in terms of one, how we manage our relationship, with our clients, as far as keeping them up to date, with the SEO and how it's performing. But two, we really put a focus on, tracking your exact ROI, or your return on investment. So in today's age, you shouldn't have to settle with, smoke and mirrors or just knowing what your keyword ranking is. Uh, in today's world, it's really important for the small and medium-sized business owners to really know what their advertising is doing for them in terms of ROI, return on investment. And so it would be one thing for me to tell you what your keyword ranking is, but it sounds like all you know is what your ranking is, but you don't know uh, how that ranking is attributing to calls and new business, things like that. So the approach that Reach Local takes is we actually have the ability to track actual conversions from SEO. And so we talked a little bit about Reach Edge and the website that we integrate the SEO with. But really, we boil down to not only report on what Reach Local's pay-per-click is doing, but also all of your search engine marketing, your social media. And so we actually have the ability to, one, track actual web submissions for appointments through organics, as well as recording the calls that are coming in from organic visits. And so it sounds to me, Mark, that's something that you don't have currently today. A way to verify that?
Well, shit, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, all I know is that he's doing something. Are you telling me that you can tell you can tie this to ROI and that and I can know if I'm getting jobs from this SEO? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, exactly. So if you think about it that way, in terms of you spending money on advertising, focusing on SEO, wouldn't you say that it's important to know what your return on investment is, and that to go into the reporting and be able to actually identify what jobs resulted from your SEO? Wouldn't you say that's an added benefit to what you're experiencing today, or what type of reporting you're getting today?
Well, damn right I would. I mean, I'm in business to make money.
Right, right, right. Most definitely. So the first thing is we want to be able to one, keep you in the loop, and two, make sure that you know exactly what your advertising dollars are doing for you. And so that's one of the things that we'd implement with our SEO, and that you would have 24/7 access to right from the get-go. So it sounds to me like you do see the added benefits, and so correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, is this something that you would want to know immediately, rather than later? You know,
Oh,
in terms
yeah,
of
I
what your
mean-
organics are doing?
This is new to me, Nick. I've never heard that before. It's always been about the ranking, and
Right.
I've got a guy that's doing it. But what you're telling me is I can know how many jobs I'm getting from this SEO. I'm
Yes.
paying this guy $1,200 a month right now, and
Wow.
I'm seeing the rankings climb. But hell, if what you're telling me is true, you can tell me how many phone calls I'm getting, how many jobs I'm getting from SEO.
Then you'd be able
Then
to,
that's
yeah.
something.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be able to identify what your true return is. And so we're going to hold ourselves accountable as a company, you know. And as a
Damn right,
partner
I'll
with
hold you accountable.
Exactly, yeah. So we don't want to hide anything. So we definitely want you to see exactly what your return is, you know, on what you're investing with your advertising dollars. So I think, you know, at this point, what we could do is we could get this set up for you. We can make it a smooth transition, you know. As you know, with the websites, we could do a quick 301 redirect, you know, how we discussed before. We won't lose any of the SEO that we've built over time. But it should be a pretty smooth transition over to our platform. So, and then as soon as it's up, you will immediately have access to the results and the reporting, so you can see exactly what all your advertising dollars are doing for you.
What's it going to cost me?
So I think right now what we'll do is, you know, it sounds like you're paying $12.99 a month, you know, for these services. So I think the best thing to do is we're going to go with the Edge. You know, we talked about the website, and then implement the SEO. So I'm thinking we go with the core package at $9.99 with Edge, and then we just go from there. And then as we optimize and start producing results, then we've got some other, you know, options available to us in terms of getting more aggressive with our SEO efforts. So, but I'm excited about it.
Well, it sounds like it's a little bit different in SEO than what I'm used to, or what my guy's doing.
Right, very much so. So, you know, so it's all about knowing what your return is. And so, I mean, again, that's based on what you know you've told me. That's something you want to know, is what your actual return is. And so it sounds to me that you're not going to be content with just knowing a keyword ranking. I mean, it sounds like you're interested in knowing more, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
So-
Okay, so let's get started. So, you know, I can coordinate with your SEO guy and the web guy, and then, you know, we'll do our best to make this as smooth as possible as far as transitioning everything over. So, thanks again for your time. I'm excited.
All right, thank you, Nick.
Okay.